my channel. Today we're going on a little adventure and we're going to get microneedling done to our face. Back in the day when I was kind of like contemplating on getting microneedling done and I was like terrified of the whole process, I was doing a lot of research and I went on YouTube to like find videos to like summarize the whole process, to see what it's like, what the aftercare is like, and there was no specific video that really nailed down all of these parts. So I'm taking it onto myself to create this video for you, and I hope you find it useful. Chances are you already know what microneedling is, but in case you don't know what it is basically, it's a treatment that you do for your skin, typically on your face, and you go to a registered professional esthetician, and what they do is they numb your face, they clean it, disinfect it, and then they take this machine that looks like a pen, but it has these microneedles which just go and puncture your skin essentially. And yes, there will be bleeding, but what this does, it stimulates your skin to produce more collagen, which helps with the appearance of pores, acne scars, and also anti-aging. And I love this treatment so much. I've been through 6 treatments. This is my 7th one. So let's get the nitty-gritty part out of the way really quickly. So the cost of each treatment is approximately $150 to $200 Canadian, but I live in Toronto and I usually go to beauty bar clinics, which is a reputable, well-known chain of clinics essentially out throughout the city, and I feel like there are some locations in the States as well, but they charge me on average around $175 for each treatment. And it is recommended that you get 4 to 6 treatments to see your best results. I saw my most dramatic results after my 4th treatment. Now let's talk about what actually happens during your treatment. So I typically remove all my makeup before I go to the clinic, but you can have it on your face if you don't have time to remove it, because they'll just give you a makeup wipe. But basically the esthetician will come and they will disinfect your face with an alcohol wipe essentially, just to kill any of the bacteria, and also they will numb your skin and they will like leave you alone for like anywhere 10 to 20 minutes just for your skin to numb, and then they will come back and they will essentially like do the whole treatment with the pen. Does it hurt? A little bit. Like when there's like bony areas, it does hurt a bit, but like when there's like more fatty, like soft tissue, I don't feel it at all. Where it is most painful and I guess most ticklish or unpleasant is like here. I'm just like very sensitive when it comes to my neck, so when the pen kind of gets here, I get like very like squeamish. The nose is also one of the more sensitive areas, but otherwise very not pleasant, but like very not painful. And the pain tolerance, I would say, is probably like a 2 or 3 on a scale of 10. So you will be fine. You are not gonna be dying in pain. I think one important thing to note is that you can't get this treatment if you have an active breakout. So if you're breaking out right now, then wait until like all the pimples kind of go away and they're no longer active, because if you do end up getting a treatment where you have like lots of pimples, what you'll be doing essentially is spreading around the bacteria all throughout your face and all throughout your pores, which will cause even greater breakouts. So immediately right after the treatment, your face will be bloody, and that's normal. And I just leave my skin all bloody for probably like anywhere between 4 to 8 hours, depending on how late in the day it is. And then I will just gently go and like wash my face with just pure water, like lukewarm water, and I will go to bed. If my skin feels really, really dry, I go over with a moisturizer. I use the Drunk Elephant Lala Whipped Moisturizer, whatever the skin it is. I'll insert it here. But that is all that I do. And you just have to be super gentle with your skin for probably like 4 days after the treatment. And what you can expect to feel after this treatment is for your skin to feel super tight and a feeling of like a slight sunburn, but it does go away probably like at the end of your 2nd day, and then your skin is just gonna start to peel because it is healing. And after the peeling phase, you will be left with such glowy and soft and even skin that it is just so addicting. So I feel like I covered all of the nitty-gritty parts of the treatment, so now let's go and actually take a look at how the treatment goes and what you can expect after getting the treatment and the afterwards results. Let's go. I feel like there should be a warning to this clip, but I literally just got back home. It is so horrifying to look at my face right now. It is super red, but this is literally immediately after the treatment. Like, the treatment ended maybe like 20 minutes ago. My face is still numb, but I am starting to feel like the sunburn effect almost. And my skin feels extremely tight on my face. So all I'm gonna do for the rest of the night is literally nothing to my skin. I might wash my face at around like 11:30 p.m. just because I hate the feeling of dry blood sitting on my skin. But all I would do is just wash it with clean water and apply my Drunk Elephant moisturizer, and that's it. But the most important part right now is to make sure that your bed sheets, especially your pillowcase, is extremely clean right now. It's an open wound, so you want to make sure that everything around your skin is clean. And I'm also gonna put my hair away from my face because I don't want to get any dirt near my face. Good morning. This is literally the morning after the treatment. I just washed my face with my Sephora toning cleanser. I've been using that for ages now, and then I also went over with my Drunk Elephant moisturizer, and I just kind of let my skin sit. As you can see, it's still red, but it is kind of calming down a bit. My skin does feel tight. It doesn't feel painful anymore. Like, the sunburn feeling is still kind of there, but I would say it's like a 2 out of 10. Last night it was like an 8. I really felt like the burning sensation. Now it's like a little tingling. And then what I did this morning, in terms of food, I've been drinking water. I got coffee, but what I like to do just like every single day, but especially when I get microneedling, I don't miss this step. I do add collagen powder to my drinks. I just think it's important because your skin is like producing more collagen at this point. But I think like assisting your body to produce collagen by taking collagen kind of helps. I don't know, there's no scientific proof to this. This is just like my mind working. So I do like to take collagen. And one more thing that I think is so important to note is that I'm probably gonna spend most of my day indoors because I look like this, but I will probably go for a quick walk. And when I do step outside, I'm gonna apply SPF on my skin, and I'm also gonna wear a hat going outdoors because it's so important to protect your skin from the direct sunlight, just because your skin is just so fragile right now. So that is my check-in, and I'll probably check in with you guys in the evening. I forgot to mention one important thing, and it's the fact that you can't work out for at least 3 days after getting microneedling done. And the reason why you can't work out for that long is because when you sweat, you're gonna increase the likelihood of bacteria being trapped in your pores, which will essentially lead to future breakouts, and you wanna minimize that. So don't work out and don't be sweaty for at least 3 days. Back with another update, and hopefully I don't flash you, but most importantly, I do want to share an important tip. Let me just fix my towel. All right, so it is almost 7 p.m. right now, and I did go for my walk, wore lots of sunscreen, a hat, and tried to stay in the shade as much as possible. But when I did jump in the shower, I literally just washed my face with plain water, and that's it. I don't want to over dry my skin. And now my main tip is that let your face air dry. Do not use your towels. Don't use paper towels because there's so much bacteria on towels, and I feel like paper towels can like have like little particles that go into your skin and clog your pores, so stay away from that. But yeah, after I showered, I'm gonna let my face air dry, and I'm gonna apply my face cream. This is a Drunk Elephant whipped cream, Lala Retro whipped cream moisturizer, and that is all that I'm gonna do. I was just very frantic because I was washing my face and I was like, whoa, I forgot to mention this important tip. So yeah, don't use towels. Good morning, guys. So it is day 3 now, and this is what my face looks like. The redness is definitely going away. However, my skin did start to peel, and it is extremely itchy right now, and it's taking a lot of willpower to like not touch my face. But as you can see over here, this is pretty bad in terms of peeling, and also over here, like this is the area that started to peel first. And what we're doing right now is going for a walk. So I'm going to be putting SPF 60 on my face, and I'm going to be wearing a hat and trying to stay in the shade as much as possible. But that is the update so far. Hello, it is day number 4, and we're doing a check-in. As you can see, my skin is dramatically calming down, but it is still pink. Yesterday was a day where my skin was really peeling, like around my chin area, as I showed, like it got super dry. And one of the key things that like I like to do to get rid of the dry skin cells is essentially when I hop in the shower, what I do is like I wash my face with a gentle cleanser once again, and then when I've already been in the shower for a couple minutes, like your skin does become soft, and what I do is I run my hands through like the water and then apply like light to medium pressure on my skin and just kind of like rub my face like in circular motions, and then the skin naturally comes off. And that is like the only way that I exfoliate essentially during the healing phase. But otherwise, whenever you're not in the shower, it's best not to touch your skin, even though it does get itchy because your skin is healing. It sounds gross, it's like you're shedding skin, but that's exactly what you're doing. And then literally like next week, my skin is gonna be perfect. But yeah, this morning, washed my face, same cleanser, same moisturizer, and applied sunscreen on my face as well. And fortunately, it is Memorial Day in the States, so my work is super quiet. I literally have no meetings, so that's why I'm not even like wearing any makeup. And I actually think I never mentioned this, but you should never wear makeup for the first 3 days after you get microneedling, just because your pores are again so open and you essentially have an open wound on your face. So applying makeup will clog your pores. It's best to avoid all makeup products for at least 3 days. So this is my 4th day, and technically I can wear makeup, but I'm just not going to because my skin is so flaky and dry, it's gonna look disgusting. So that is update for day number 4. So this is day 5 now of my skin post microneedling. As you can see, it's not as red anymore. However, this part over here is still healing, mainly because I like itched this part over here, which you're not supposed to do. I had like an active pimple over here, which was left over. That's why there's like a white spot around it. So skin is still in the healing stage for sure. I'm still peeling, but not as much. I have been applying lots of moisturizer throughout the day as well, just because it is like so uncomfortable when your skin peels. But otherwise, like things are going well. I did apply a bit of mascara on my face just because I have work meetings and I'm on camera and I didn't want to look like a complete schlump. So I thought that having mascara gives you a bit of definition. But this is day 5 and so far so good. So this is day 6 and it is literally like 6 a.m. I just made my coffee with collagen, but I do want to do a final check-in. This is what my skin is like. As you can see, like most of the healthy skin is out, but my chin area is still kind of healing. There's still little spots that are super dry, so I'm just waiting for them to kind of come off. But I do want to say that it wouldn't be fair for me to compare my skin to what it was like a week ago to what it is now, because truthfully microneedling has helped me dramatically throughout the past 7 treatments that I did. And I'm gonna insert pictures of what my skin looked like before I even started microneedling to what it is now. And I understand that my face is not perfect right now, but it has been such a long way for me to get to this point, and I'm super happy that I am at the point where I am, because I know what it was like on the other side, and I struggled with acne and I had problems with my skin for so long that this is literally the best that my skin has been. So I am super grateful. But overall, I hope you guys found this video insightful, and let me know if you have any questions pertaining to microneedling or anything at all. I'm happy to answer them, but I'll see you in my next video. Bye.